Hey everyone, welcome to the Monster Party Halloween edition. The Mad Party going on, and yeah, hopefully Clobbering Times is gonna join us in a bit. But so I'll vamp about the movie for a little bit. But we're gonna start over in Cosme. But hail to Classic Comics, who says Happy Halloween. Brian Hepburn, hail, another Happy Halloween there. And let's see who else is hiding out here. And Captain James T. Skywalker. So hail, hail. Hope everyone had a great Halloween today and ate too much candy. I got to stop. The good thing is about streaming right now is I can't eat any candy because I got to talk. So yeah, I tried to be good. Wasn't too bad, but yeah, had ton of candy tonight. And actually, I'm streaming two places at once now, which is funny. So I'm doing a stream of uh, my well, it's a Darth Pumpkin. It's a really cool 3D print, and it's printing right now. So let me present the screen. So yeah, so if anyone's been watching that, but I guess it's there. I guess it's working there. There we go. So it's still going, which is great. So I'll do full screen here. But yeah, so it's printing a big giant pumpkin now that it goes on Darth Vader. So it's a Darth Vader pumpkin, and I did a double scale, so it's going to be a nice big one. So it's supposed to take 24 hours to print, so it's gonna take a while. So yeah, it's but I've got that stream at the same time, so I guess you can stream in two places at once. So which is pretty good. So I'll stop that screen. So yeah, I'm keeping an eye on that as it goes. So knock on wood, that's still been printing. Oh, and guess who's here? It's
Yo,
clobbering times.
I'm late, buddy. I got done late.
Oh god, you're not late. All good, all good.
We've told Raquel she knows about this, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Well, you
She wants
you
to
put
watch
it
it.
in the she you
Yeah,
put it in
yeah.
the
There you go.
WhatsApp, right? Yep, yep.
I
So
just switched over. Just got done over there at
Midnight's Edge, right? Yep.
Yes, yes, sir.
How's Tom
Everybody.
doing? Good. Was he
Oh,
dressed up like
good.
a
Yeah.
turtle?
Yes. No.
Well, that's good. Good. Very good. So yeah, so we did this movie last year. It was a lot of fun. It was actually one of my more viewed videos, I have to say. So
Mm,
yeah, it was.
tradition.
It did pretty well. So yeah, so
Yeah.
you had the idea with Raquel. So who am I to say no to the captain and the first officer?
Oh no, I
So
don't know if she wanted to or not, but I was just mentioning because I just assumed you'd thought of it yourself.
yeah, no, it's a great idea. Yeah, because it's a great movie. So and hadn't hadn't thought of it until you mentioned it the other night. And yeah, we don't go out to crazy parties anymore, do anything on Halloween now that we're quote unquote a little bit older. So plus Halloween's on a Tuesday night too this year. So does Halloween ever fall on once in a while? Does it fall on a Saturday or Friday? I think.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah, yeah,
always the
right.
thirty
Yeah,
first, right?
yeah, yeah. So
So yeah, it fluctuates. Sure, like Christmas.
fluctuates. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's not
It's not
like
like
it's
it's
like
not a
Thanksgiving.
floater like it's not a floater like Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So once in a while you get it on the weekend, then you get a wild and crazy Halloween. But yeah. So, but I had a lot of fun posting some videos tonight. So we had Cartman and Kenny came to visit us tonight, which was pretty amazing. So let me show a couple pictures of that.
All right.
Let's see. While we'll get started soon, guys. Oh, your Muslim uncle, hail.
Hey.
How's it going? So let me go to my photos for today. Let me go back to the top. How do I go back to the top here? Here we go. So, all right, these are all safe to show. Let me bring this over, cover that up. So, nickname for my mom is Owl because it's a funny story. So, my grandmother was living with us, and she had not a stroke, but like a seizure. So she wasn't doing great. She was, in her 80s. She was, getting around, but she couldn't sleep at night, and then she'd have sundowning. So, and God bless her, she's passed many years ago, but she didn't have any teeth. She had dentures, so she'd take her dentures out at night, and you can't speak that well. So she would yell to my mom, who was Carol. So and my son, we were living there because we were doing work on our house, we are fixing it, and so my son was, very, very young, like 2 years old, I think, living there, 3 years old. So he kept hearing in the middle of the night, grandmother would yell, "Carol, Carol," but it would come across like owl, owl. So my son started calling my mom owl, so it kind of stuck as a joke because he kept, he thought that, his, great grandmother was saying owl. So we always buy her owl stuff. So that's a fun owl Halloween decoration we got. So yeah, and then of course you got to have a bat, right? So I got Baby Yoda, and I got added a dragon this year. We've had that bat for I think like 20 years. So
Did you put
my
this out on
daughter's
Twitter, by the way?
yeah, I
Sorry.
put it on Twitter. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, I
cool.
did. Yeah, I did put it out. Yeah, it should have gone out. Yeah. Should do another one, I guess. Or if you see it, retweet it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so the Grogu is an addition this year. So and my daughter's like, "Did you put the bat out? Did you put the bat out?" I'm like, yeah, I put the bat out. Yep. So everyone in the neighborhood knows the bat. It's like, where's the
Of course.
because we've had that so long. And now everyone's got these inflatables. I started this trend. I'm joking, but I had this for a long time now. Everyone's got these, and everyone goes crazy for Halloween now. If you look at Home Depot, they've got ton of stuff at Home Depot now, which is crazy. You can buy. So we got not a nice compliments, and people are stopping to get their picture taken. So that was that was fun. So there's more of the bat and the kids. So then we had who was there? Your video will be ready soon. Yeah. So Kenny, or I guess they have these inflatable costumes that you can wear now, and it was Kenny and Cartman. All these kids have these inflatable costumes, which is I don't know why that video said, but yeah, so there's Cartman. I mean, it's like it's the guys from South Park.
Wow.
Right? I mean, does that look great? I don't know why
Yeah.
I don't know why it says your video will be ready soon, but let's see. I got pictures of them, but
Where's that at? Your house or? No.
it's across the street. Look
Oh.
at freaking Cartman and Kenny.
God, it's gonna be tough to move around, isn't it?
Yeah, it was tough. They couldn't see that well, but I guess there's like a little fan in there. I'm guessing that like keeps it inflated. I think.
Could be.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. So, yeah, it was a great and I was trying to do typical me. I forget to press record. Like this, I thought I had him walking down my driveway, and I forgot to press. I had to press record. Yeah, it must be like a fan or a little fan in there or something. So there's Kenny and Cartman coming to create mischief in the neighborhood. So that was fun. Yeah, it's like this great stuff. So yeah,
Nice.
that was good. Yeah, I think that's all I got of Kenny and Cartman. Yeah. Oh, here's just it's fun to watch him walk. So here's like the person saying, "Don't fall down." Like, come on, Kenny. He's like, "Tell me when I'm at the bottom." I have the audio off, obviously, but
Did anybody kill Kenny?
No one killed Kenny. I said, Kenny. Yeah, like actually, I was saying that to them. Like, Kenny, don't die tonight. It does not look so. They're like, what? I mean, it's just hysterical.
That's great.
Is that great?
Oh God.
Yeah.
I guess she's with him, probably helping him
Yeah,
see.
she's
They can't see in
helping.
this.
You can't see.
They can't even see in those things.
Yeah, and then I guess you have gloves, but the other Kenny wasn't wearing his gloves. I guess. 'Cause, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, see, I
Jeez.
think that's the yeah, well, that gives you a good idea of what yeah. That was fun. That was that costume won the neighborhood. Yep, for sure. Yep. For those costumes, I should say. Yeah. And I hope Kenny made it home. Hope Kenny made it home safe. God bless Kenny. Yep. You never know with Kenny, right?
Never know.
I never know. Yep, yep. So yeah, a little background on Mad Monster Party. Looks like we got oh yeah, with the Spider-Man T-Rex. I saw that. Yeah, and Hella Classic Comics. Yeah. Well, no, we didn't get
The
that
classic.
version of we didn't get that version of Cartman tonight. Yeah. Uh you never be Kenny. You're like getting hit by a car or something. Yeah. But yeah, so if anyone hasn't seen Mad Monster Party, so it's I'm going to read the Wikipedia here, so don't blame the grammar, as Cal reads on Saturday Night Star Trek. It's pretty bad, but I think this is probably better because it's a movie. But it's a 1967 stop motion animated musical comedy film produced by Rankin Bass Productions for Embassy Pictures. The film stars the voices of Boris Karloff, Alan Swift, Gail Garnett, and Phyllis Diller. It tells the story of a mad scientist who achieves the secret of total destruction as he summons all the monsters to his island home to show it off while planning to retire as the head of the worldwide organization of monsters. Although less well known than the Rankin Bass holiday specials, it has become a cult film. So I saw this as a kid, and I didn't know what the heck it was for years. I was trying to find out what's the name of this movie, and then finally I was watching I think someone on YouTube, and I mentioned it, and they're like, "Oh, that's Mad Monster Party," and I'm like, "Yes, it's Mad Monster Party." So I immediately went to Amazon and bought I think it's just a DVD. I don't think they have a Blu-ray of this one. So I bought it that second, yeah, and I was, I'm like that, because you see something, and it's not played that often, not like the holiday special. Clobber Times, you've seen it had seen it a bunch of times through the years, or
Not a bunch, no.
but just a few. But you remembered it a few times, I guess, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but it didn't. It's not like if it gets played at Halloween, I never really notice. I mean, I guess of course I haven't seen the Charlie Brown Halloween special in years, but that's because I don't have that. I hadn't looked at network TV that much.
Yeah, yeah. And I think the Charlie Brown Christmas, whoever owned it, had pulled it off network TV, and there was an uproar. I could be remembering, but I think back in the day too. You waited for the Rankin and Bass Christmas specials. The Heat Miser's going to be on tonight. It was a big deal. It was you marked your calendars.
Yeah,
You didn't have a VHS to record it even. Back in the 70s. So that was your only chance to watch it. So yeah, it was and so when I finally rediscovered this, I was like, yeah, I knew it wasn't I thought it was crazy for a while. I'm like, I remember a stop motion, Halloween movie that looked like Rudolph, but I never, could figure out the name. So the wonders of the internet and YouTube. So yes, I read a little about the film. So the film was created using Rankin Bass Animagic stop motion animation process, supervised at Tadahito Mohinga at MOM Productions in Tokyo, Japan. The process involved photographing figurines a frame at a time, then repositioning them, exposing another frame, and so forth. Known as stop motion animation, it was the same approach used in RKO's King Kong, Gumby, and Davy and Goliath, and many other films, and of course, the Rankin and Bass Christmas specials. Classic monster films are enjoying a resurgence in popularity in the late 60s. The Munsters, Addams Family. This campy film was a spoof of horror themes, complete with musical numbers and inside jokes. Mad Magazine creator Harvey Kurtzman penned the script, with writer Len Kevorkian and Mad artist Jack Davis designed many of the characters. Davis was a natural for the job, being famous both for his humor work and monster stories in the pages of EC Comics. There's long been rumored that Forrest J. Ackerman had a hand in the script, but while the dialogue is rife with famous monsters of filmland-like puns, Ackerman's involvement has never been confirmed. His name has never appeared in the on-screen credits or in the original promotion for the film at the time of its release. and Ackerman was very famous as a writer, and then did he be, and he became one of the huge collectors of science fiction merchandise as well. Yep,
He was the man.
he was
I
the man.
met him once.
Oh, you met him once? Wow.
Yeah,
Indeed,
nice man.
I think has met him several times, if I'm not mistaken. Yep.
Hey, Joe Dog, and your Muslim uncle, classic. Cool.
And so it says, in fact, Rankin Bass historian Rick Goldschmidt, in liner notes accompanying the Anchor Bay DVD release, denied Ackerman was ever involved. At the same time as the DVD packaging promoted Ackerman's name. Goldsmith repeated his claims in a 2006 blog entry based on his interviews with Korbokin, who claimed to have written the original screenplay, which was then revised by Kurtzman, but never worked with Ackerman. A couple more paragraphs there. In addition to the famous monster seen in the film, Mad Monster Party also features several celebrity likenesses. Karloff and Diller's characters are both designed to look like the actors portraying them, while Baron von Frankenstein's lackey Yetch is a physical and vocal character of Peter Lorre. Swift also performs impersonations when voicing other characters, such as James Stewart when voicing Felix, Sidney Greenstreet as the Invisible Man, and Charles Lawton as the freighter captain. Mad Monster Party is one of several family-friendly projects Karloff lent his voice to in his final years, including the 1966 television adaptation of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which, of course, everyone knows that. Yep. It was his final involvement in a production connected to the Frankenstein mythos that had propelled him to stardom some 3 decades earlier. And, of course, then it goes through the I'll just put this in. I'm sure everyone can find it, but here's the wiki on this. And of course, you've got the songs. Phyllis Diller performs one of them. Boris Karloff, One Step Ahead. Yep. So home video, I'm just skim this, but so there's a 2003 DVD release. 2005, it was released with additional features. A special edition DVD, Lionsgate, in 2009. So it looks released on Blu-ray on September 4th, 2012. So maybe I did buy the Blu-ray. I'll have to check. Yeah. So and there's also a related TV special called Mad Monsters from the ABC Saturday Superstar movie series, which aired on September 23rd, 1972. This Halloween special featured many of the same monster characters. Bob McFadden did his imitation of Karloff and voicing Baron Henry von Frankenstein, who resembles Baron Boris von Frankenstein. The animation is for the special is provided by Osamu Tezuki's Mushi Production. I apologize for the bad pronunciation. Who is also known for his work at Hanna-Barbera Studios. So that's an animated film. So have you ever seen that one? I don't think I've ever seen that one. The Mad Monsters.
Not that I remember, but that doesn't mean anything. I mean,
it
could have back when it came out or something.
Yeah.
Something I would have watched if I'd saw it on TV.
Yeah, I wonder if I'm gonna try to track that one down. But well, let me put the link in for Cosme here. Oops. Let me paste that. Copy and paste. So what we can do is if we want to say anything, I think we might leave I might make some comments in StreamYard or in YouTube. So if anyone ever does the watch party again, they can hear our comments as we're watching the movie. But for the most part, we're going to be pretty much quiet. But Clobberin Times, if you want to say anything or feel free to jump in or something. But I think I'll stay on. For the most part, I'm going to stay muted on both ends. But everyone, of course, keep your mic muted on Cosme. But maybe on the YouTube side, we might make some comments. I'll make some comments once in a while.
Yeah, I might do that once I get started.
Yeah. So we can once we get started. But here's the Cosme link here, so everyone can head over to Cosme. And then let me get this set up on the StreamYard side. So I'm
going to run off and do something for a few minutes and come back. So
yeah. No problem.
Get a chance to get up after Tom's show.
Oh yeah. Go
handle some stuff.
Go get some candy. So you can load up the candy and popcorn. I
don't have any candy. All right, but
candy.
I'm just gonna get something to eat real quick.
Do that. Yeah.
I'll see you at the show.
See you at the show. Yep.
Right.
So let me remove this. And then I do have let me keep that minimized here. I do have a I started to do a slideshow. It's not very good, but I'll uh I'll put that up too as well, just so it's something going on. If you're on the YouTube side, so if you want to keep the volume on YouTube, if you don't want to hear us on YouTube, that's fine. Probably won't be saying too much, but let me get OBS Studio over here. Let me change my camera here to OBS Studio. So as I do that, we're gonna start the movie in a few seconds, but let's see. Okay. Um, there we go. So there's full screen. So what I'm gonna do, I have a timer here that I'll start and stop the timer. And the slideshow is just a couple. It's not really just a couple images I grab. I'm gonna have to go through and do it like I do for Toxic Tuesday, but let me head over to Cosme now. Cosme. I'm not sure. So let me get this timer ready to go. Okay. Let me reset it. Okay, so I'm gonna hit play in Cosme, and everyone enjoy. I hope you all got the link there. So, all righty, there we go. Oh, what's Cosme doing? Or it's the great Borlov Karloff. Boris Karloff, sorry. Some great effects here too. I think that's why we love this so much as kids. It looked so realistic too. And it's kinda a little James Bond villainous here. And classic, they've got bats as messengers. No messenger pigeons here. And this theme does kinda remind me of a James Bond song in a way. Love that design on the Hunchback, it's fantastic. And of course, it's a comedy too, as you can tell by what's happening, yeah. Although it could be scary. As a kid, I was a little bit scared by this too, directed by Jules Bass. Underwater scene is great. Mad Monster Party Stamp. He's kinda like the Herbie of this show. Herbie the dentist from Rankin and Bass, yep. Hey, Das Wolfen.
Yo, Das Wolfen.
And of course, this is a great Jimmy Stewart impersonation, right?
Chubby stores there.
Phyllis Diller. Not a big fan of that song, but Phyllis Diller's a good singer.
Me too.
Is that Clobber Times?
I said the masterpiece and a piece indeed.
White sheep.
What is the running time on this thing?
I think it's an hour and a half. It's a long movie. Uh-oh. She wants all the money. Uh-oh. Definitely not a mummy in there. Don't mention the fangs.
Yeah. Uh-oh. The bat.
It's Batman.
Batman, you say? There's a Jimmy stripe. Indeed, classic comics.
Place from Transylvania.
Mm.
The
Yeah.
werewolf's not getting on. The ship is the SS Herring. I mean, the animation looks so real though. Imagine that doing that, even that jump with the werewolf, step at a time. That must have taken hours. It looked
Incredible.
great.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I can't see.
Jeez. Oh God. A Fez.
Those are great.
That's a cool. Huh. Hmm. They'll never do stop motion again.
Wonder what the last stop motion thing was. Well, now it's CGI. You're right.
The last one? I don't know. The last Harryhausen movie, Clash of the Titans.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What'd you just drink? Yeah.
Game over. During the Batman craze, too.
Yeah, right.
Smack in the middle of it.
even though you're wearing fezzes.
How do you have your other live cam going?
Well, because we're live on YouTube right now, and then Cosmium, or everyone can. If your people
I'm
are,
talking about,
have
I'm talking
the
about your
YouTube
3D printer.
Oh, that you can do 2 at once. Yep, you have 2 streams going at once. Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
News to me.
Well,
I
I have 2 computers going at once. Yep.
7 hours.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah. Let's see how. So great, Peter. That's a great Peter Lorre impersonation.
Yeah, sure. It's not Peter Lorre. No, it's not.
No, it's not. But it's so good. Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Alan Swift played Dracula too, and the werewolf.
Yeah, yeah.
Hunchback, Invisible Man, Dr. Jekyll.
He does a great job with his voice. They all sound different too.
Yeah. Gail Garnett's still alive.
Oh.
I think.
Awesome. Can't resist Dracula, right? That's a great pun. Bad pun. Good pun.
Oh boy.
It's good stuff. This is better than Sunday Night Eatery.
It's probably gonna have clam pizza next.
Oh no.
Other side.
He's gonna get all wrapped up. This is very 60s. Come on.
Hello, yes, Hans. If anyone wants to watch, follow the Kasami link is in the chat. I want to put it in there again.
Yeah, there's also pinned there too. If you know, I'll put it in again. But yeah, if anyone,
Is it? Okay, good.
yeah, it should be pinned to the top. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can't see it pinned, but probably.
You're ugly. I gotta say, this looks so much better than CGI too. That it's so smooth. This animation, it's amazing.
Yeah.
How well they did with these puppets.
Oh yeah. It's just so much more fun than any kind of CGI dribble they ever do. It's a shame there wasn't more of it. We got some good stuff though. I mean,
For sure. Yep. I mean, even that water looks good.
yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go to that island either.
With her there though,
Yeah.
I might consider it.
Soft spots for redheads, right?
Yeah. That water looks so weird.
Yeah, a little weird there. Yeah. It's like those old Pan Am bags or Pan Am logo a little bit. There.
yeah.
Hey, pop culture curator, or is that old? I just noticed it now. Sorry.
Yes, haunts.
Should make this a Disney ride.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mess with her. Yay, scouts. I love this scene. Wrapping the mummy up to the tree.
Yeah, I don't know if you're hearing his classic comics, but yes, she does sound like Kathleen Turner.
Yeah. Right into Dracula's mouth.
Oh, he hears me. Yep, big time. I thought that out. Absolutely, CC.
Looking like a basket. Dracula just can't get a bite.
Good night, Das Wolfen.
Take care, Dust Wolfen. Thanks for hanging out. Happy Halloween. I was gonna say you can buy this on Blu-ray now for $10. I just put it in the YouTube link. Definitely worth it.
Yeah. Mhm.
I gotta say the songs aren't great in this, but the
I
animation
like
is
this one.
fun, and yeah, this one's okay. Yeah, this one's I think this is the best one probably. Of course, it's Karloff too. It's genius.
Yeah.
Creature looks like Hubert.
This is the one that's closest to one step in front of the other.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. One step in front of the
I
other.
still
You
walk
want me
around
to
singing
sing
that
it? Yeah.
sometimes. I hardly ever pervert it.
I shall be right back. I've got to take
Mm-hmm.
some medicines.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Hmm. And now sing a song.
When was Kathleen Turner born?
Uh, Probably not. She was very young when this came out.
Right? Just a coincidence, maybe. It sounds like her.
Really does sound like it.
Born in '54.
So yeah, but not her.
Well, their first movie was Body Heat in 1981, so it's just a coincidence.
Lover and Romancing the Stone, of course. And obviously Roger Rabbit, which she was not credited for. You know, she's uncredited for Roger Rabbit.
Who's she doing, Roger?
Oh, Jessica Rabbit. Jessica Rabbit.
That's right. Very sultry voice.
Destroying matter.
Great and destroy. Sounds like the Genesis device.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Jesus.
That's a great joke.
Wow.
Wowzers. That's 1967. Ooh. We do not condone this. Time when cultural scenes might be culturally insensitive. Yeah. Let's skip the kissing part.
That's kissing. Just another kissing book. Kissing show. Misogyny. Better times.
All right, I like the last song a lot better.
Yeah, me too. Boy. I think they have too. That's one of the things about this. They had too many damn songs because was it the other ones like the Christmas ones had just enough. It didn't seem like they had as many. Maybe they did.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 is enough. That's all you need. Rudolph, what is 3 songs, right?
Hmm.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, 3 songs, I
I don't
think,
know how
right?
many exactly, but it
No,
didn't
I'm
seem
just
like it was.
guessing, but yeah,
It didn't
there's
seem
like
like it was
3 or
every 5 minutes like this does.
yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. Felix is doing good. He might get some. You're right.
Yeah. Up at heaven. Skip the kissing part. It's not a bad
Yeah.
song, but just for a kid watching,
Yeah.
it slows it down.
Kids probably. If I was a little bit young in '67, but
To unionize. Was that supposed to be Walter Cronkite? Well, no,
They just
that's
keep saying Mr. Con. I don't know. They just keep saying
no,
Mr.
that's the
Concrete.
guy at the pharmacy. Yeah, Cronkite.
Oh, okay, yeah. Guess they just thought it would be funny to name him that.
Yeah.
He's a mean green mother from outer space, and he's bad. Thank the moon's gravitational pull.
He's really in love. I love the Invisible Man. That's so awesome. She wasn't drawn that way.
Mm-hmm.
She's a little top heavy. Hello. Fine. Feed me, Felix. Uh-oh. Don't mess with King Kong. Looking for some bananas. I wonder what this is from.
I don't know. Can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Known her for 5 seconds. Psst.
Yeah, they would never say that in a kid's show these days.
No.
King of the monsters. He's got them all.
That's right. He is. Well, Godzilla had something to say about that.
Yep.
Like badness.
It's the Air Force to the rescue.
Yeah.
Maybe don't fly so close to the great big ape.
Mhm.
He wants the girl. Yeah. Uh-oh. Trouble in River City.
Oops.
Uh-oh. Boom. Uh-oh. Uh, well, I guess he's a robot too, huh?
I guess.
Right.
The end.
The end. Oh, let's stop that.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Play again. But if anyone wants to head back to YouTube for a few minutes,
Here we are.
so
Somebody's still streaming on their 3D.
yeah, my 3D printer.
You got one viewer.
Yeah.
And it's me.
Oh, on the 3D. Maybe it's me. Yep.
No, it's me. I've left mine on.
Oh, you've been there? Okay. Oh, maybe it doesn't show up when I'm watching too, because I got one watching too. Yep. It's a super exciting stream. Yep.
Yep.
I figured it'd be fun. Fun to do. Yep. So yep.
Oh, there.
Well, I'm just gonna enable my mic over on I guess just Classic Comics there. But if anyone wants to head back from Cosme to YouTube.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna
Head on back.
close me.
So they were hearing us, so
okay, yeah. Some people, yeah, I can understand if you didn't want to hear the commentary. Sometimes it's nice just to enjoy the movie. We didn't talk too much, but maybe we talked over the songs. But yeah, it was that was a lot of fun. Yeah, so I hope everyone enjoyed it. And yeah, you can go buy Mad Monster Party. You probably can rent it on the YouTubes, I'm guessing too.
I don't know.
Let's see, can you rent Mad Monster Party? I always like buying the physical media. But yeah, it's a fun movie. I mean, some parts are still, the songs, the jokes are corny fun, but they're good corny jokes. I like them. They're good.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, what did she say? She didn't say thank goodness. She said thank badness at the end. Yeah.
Thank badness.
Thank badness. Yeah. Oh, so it's also available on Amazon. Actually, you can rent on Amazon or buy it for $5. Buy it over at Amazon. So, but I always say I prefer buying the physical media. You can rent it for $4.19 or buy it for $5. I mean, for less than a can of Coke, you could own the, what's the difference? You might as well buy it at that point. But,
yep.
Yeah. So what did you think of this second time around? You enjoyed
it,
it's
right? Fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
I'd like I said, I'm pretty sure I'd seen it at some point long ago. It was never like the Christmas ones which I never missed when they were good. I don't know what I guess. Well, the thing is, if they did play it on Friday nights, listen to me, on Halloween nights when I was a kid, they probably did, but we were always outside.
Right.
That was back when you could go trick or treating anywhere.
That's true. Yeah.
Hey, Brian. What's up, Brian?
Hey, Brian. Yep.
You can go trick or treating anywhere, and we were out pretty late. My mom would dress up. Of course, it was a big deal. Kids coming to the house and stuff. Now, adults play a lot with the Halloween, so they do it the weekend before. And then for the bigger kids don't do it as much anymore. The smaller kids do it, and they have to have constant supervision. Some of them do it when it's still daylight.
Yeah, we had kids coming around 5:00.
Yeah,
5:30. Yep, the much younger kids. Yeah.
Yeah, they could do it. It's pretty something, and even it was. I remember just always doing it when it was dark. And then we would we did it until we were teenagers. I don't think teenagers do it anymore, do they? Maybe they do. I don't know.
Well, no, we had high schoolers coming around, but it's kind of semi frowned upon. But
because
I don't care. They're wearing costumes.
People would set up like mini horror, haunted houses in their house, in their front yard and in their house. They'd let you'd be able to walk into people's houses and they would have all that scary crap. I mean, it was so much. Halloween I don't know if anyone.
Halloween's huge now.
Huh?
Halloween's a huge holiday now. Billions
Yeah,
of dollars spent.
but I'm talking about on the actual day, which is sometimes a weekday because it
Yeah.
doesn't float. And as far as how many kids, people are doing it like all these big parties, all the big decorations, and to talk about movies, all this stuff. Are they really, are kids doing it now into like 12, 13, 14, and then eventually, they stop maybe, but they're out doing parties and stuff. But as far as the neighborhood, just everybody in the neighborhood participating and, giving out candy.
Yeah.
And people set, decorate, not just decorating, but man, setting up like we used to have some of them almost every year, one house, this guy would play some of that really terrible, spooky music on his little record player out front with all of his stuff.
That's
and
nice.
want you to come in and man, let's give you the willies. You come home with a big bag of candy and no one had to inspect it. You just got to,
You didn't want apples, though, I have to say.
No, I didn't get it. We didn't usually get apples.
Yeah, no, but that was the one thing you were supposed to watch out for. They didn't want you getting any, anything like that. But of course, back in the day, it was probably a long time ago. That was probably much more common. Get.
Brian went out with the youngest right before sunset. He said,
"Yeah, that's what a lot of people do with the younger kids. You go out early, you bring them out, and." But yeah, the parents were all with the kids, like you said. When I was a kid, once you're old enough, like 10 years old or 12 years old, you were out on your own in the street. But
yeah,
or you had like I took my sister out. We're 10 years different, so I took her and her friend out, and once I was in high school, just walk around with them. But they were much younger. They were 8, 7, 8. I'm 17. So,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different world with respect to that. But I also think a lot of people have Halloween parties. Like, we didn't get as many kids as I thought. Like, we're on a street where there's houses are like 10 feet from each other. So
Right.
everyone loves this neighborhood because you get so many. You just walk up. Half an hour, your bag is filled with candy. So, but yeah, we didn't get as many. But I wonder if like some people like they do like Halloween parties now, where they're just the kids are home and just hanging out at parties. So, but yeah, we still went through most of the candy and then gave some of it away to like take it to work. I ate so much candy now. I have to say it was pretty bad tonight. So
Tonight, yeah.
Yeah, well, not that, but I mean,
I miss candy.
let's see.
I miss it.
No candy for you?
Nah, I can't. It won't taste right anyway.
It won't taste right. Yeah. So, well, maybe you taste some bad candy. It would taste good.
No, I'll look into it.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Sucks.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, it's better than it was, but it's still. I get most foods.
Still not great.
Okay, but I tried. I really miss my coffee, and I tried some coffee today, and it was like
coffee doesn't taste good.
Still more tolerable, not as bad as it was, but still not the same. I'm taking that medicine they gave me for it. It seems to be helping slowly, but I don't know.
That's good. Yeah, you'll be back to normal. Yeah.
Like
well, on the other hand, it helps to lose a little.
Yeah, no, there's a benefit to it.
Not a good way to do it, though. Yeah, it's always. Yeah, so there's always a better way. Yeah, but ain't easy. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Well, that was pretty fun. We didn't get Raquel didn't hop, but she's probably with family. I'm assuming.
I guess I don't know. Yeah, she's probably working. Yeah. I mean, maybe she got our message.
Yeah, she got it. Yep. So, but the one monster that should have been in this was the Creatures from the Black Lagoon. They had that wonky amphibian monster, but it didn't. I wonder why they didn't do the creature. Maybe they have the rights to the creature, right? I mean,
it was Universal. Wasn't that Universal?
Universal, I guess, or how did they?
Maybe that's what they. It's like a caricature of the.
Yes, I wonder
of the creature.
Well, it's Rankin Bass, but I wonder if Frankenstein, I guess is that in public domain, I guess?
Probably.
I mean, it looked just like the Frankenstein monster, right?
But the creature, I don't even know if that's Universal. It might not be.
I think the creature is Universal. Yeah.
Even if it
Isn't
is,
or no?
like you said, that he's not a literary character first.
Yeah. So maybe they can't. Yeah, like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, they're all literary characters. Yeah, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Werewolf. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess that's in the public domain. So it gets, Universal has a trademark to the copyright to the.
Well, they made it look like the Universal
yeah.
version, but I guess
They
they get
did,
in
yeah.
trouble.
Because I thought they wouldn't gonna do that, but well, I guess, yep. Oh, the one thing I wanted to mention tonight too before we run out of here, I know it's getting late, but of course I'm gonna have to stay up to switch that other that other stream over. Maybe I'll just
You're gonna do what?
switch it. I've got to switch the other stream over before it hits 12 hours because then it I think it knocks off after I think, right? I think after 12 hours you gotta you can't go over 12 hours, but
I don't know.
yeah, so let's see, what are we up to on this one? We're up to 8 hours. It's 8 hours stream so far, yep. So we'll start I guess I'll just start a new one before I go to bed and I can do a third one.
All right, you're the Muslim uncle.
Oh, hey, your Muslim uncle's here. Awesome. But there was a really cool podcast this morning about Dracula. And let me put the link in, and it's free to listen to, which is good. So let me grab this. Let me click on it here. So it's a true crime podcast with Emily Campagno, and it's about Dracula. So Out for Blood, the origins of Count Dracula. And Raquel would love this too. I think she's a pretty big Dracula fan too, right? So
I know she loves the Frankenstein book, but
she loves Frankenstein, but I think
so probably. I don't know.
She probably would like Dracula. Yeah, she likes Nosferatu, and so here I'm putting this link in. So let me copy this. All right, so this is free to listen to. It's not behind a paywall. So it says Dracula. I'll just read the promo from it. Or here, let me. I'll share the screen too at the same time. Why not? So you can see this. So, all right. So that went way too big there. There we go. Let me share the screen. Yeah, so sometimes you get annoyed by the, I ask for my news feed, then it's reading all these podcasts, but this was interesting. So this is a true crime podcast, and it says Dracula's gone down in history as one of the literature's most spine-chilling mysteries, and is cemented author Bram Stoker as a master of the horror genre. By tapping into taboo subjects, Stoker captured audiences' fears and created a bloodthirsty villain that would haunt readers for generations. Author and great-great-nephew of Bram Stoker, Dacre Stoker, discusses the origins of Halloween and how it influenced the creation of Count Dracula. It was interesting. They were talking about Ireland, and I knew Raquel would have been interested in that, and how Ireland started Halloween. Let's see here. He shares stories of the life of Bram Stoker and how explains how illnesses, hysteria, and international history all played a role in the origins and lore of the famous novel. Dacre Stoker is a best-selling author and lecturer. He has co-authored many books, including Dracula the Undead, a sequel to Dracula, and Dracul, a prequel to the novel. Follow Emily on Instagram, and it's just there. But it was just really, really interesting, that story. It was a great interview. It's about an hour long, but I'd highly, highly recommend watching that. Well, listening to it, not watching it. And he also has a website too. Let me put that in so you can get his book. And as I was listening, I'm like, oh, Raquel's gonna love this. And so I don't know if she saw that in the Twitters, but yeah, it's something that she would really, really,
cool.
really like. And the introduction was good, and what I guess it was tuberculosis. It's horrible TB consumption, and people thought that people were going to come back to life that had it, and they were desecrating the bodies to keep them from coming back to life, and it became a big it wasn't just a fringe movement. It was just everyone did that when someone died. It was, what accepted that was something that you would do. It became, big. It wasn't just a fringe outlier. So here's and it was in Dublin, and there's his books there. So let me put his website in too. So yeah, it's just fun, something for Halloween. That was a good timing on that podcast. And he's got. So what he did, he went and. Because he's related, he was able to go. Someone has the original manuscript for Dracula, so he was able to go and view the manuscript, of course, as a relative, and they took part of that story. There was actually a part of the chapter that was cut out from the book, and I think that they were saying, and if you're listening to the podcast, it's a short story that you can read that's on there. I believe. Yeah, the Bram Stoker estate. I think it was on here where you could actually read, anything that's in public domain. Of course, now it's so old, but you can. They said they had all the. If you listen to the podcast, they say where you can read these stories, and I guess that first story or that prequel story or part of it they wrote up as a chapter, and it's really interesting to listen to and. It ties into the novel Dracula, but it was almost like a today you have a deleted scene or something. This is a deleted chapter. So yeah, it's interesting stuff. Yeah, so I guess if you go to the estate. Oh yeah, here we go. So here's the official for the estate. So they had whatever's got stories available to read here, I believe, if you go to work. But so it's it's very, very interesting to read about this, and it's one of the enduring monster stories, right? I mean, you've got Frankenstein and you got Dracula, right? I mean, what Hunchback of Notre Dame, of course, but those two works, how many vampire movies have there been, right?
2 or 3, right?
2 or 3, right? So it's scary stuff. Yep. So check. I recommend everyone check that out, and don't get too scared when you're reading it. Yeah. So. All right. Well, I think it's the witching hour. You've probably been streaming all night, Clobbering Times.
Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah, I did actually.
Have you been out of that chair?
And this is the only day I get to not stream this tonight, except for when I do it like a little bit with Tom, and yeah, so he went very late.
Yeah,
because he had to,
Yeah, the special Halloween special. And hail to Brogu. How's it going, Brogu?
Yeah, he ended up being late, so yeah. But it was cool. Thanks for having me. And
I always appreciate it. Yeah, thank you for hanging. It's much easier to do it with a partner. So yeah.
Absolutely. It's steady time. Boo.
And your Muslim uncle says, I've been watching Universal Monster movies with Sophie halfway through September. Yeah, it's awesome in 4K. It's in the Hammer films. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. If it wasn't so late, I feel like watching a Dracula movie right now after talking about it. But
really, I'm gonna go watch it. I don't know. That's the only Hollywood theme I was gonna watch. Yeah, maybe watch Cat's Paw. I don't know.
yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah. You're not gonna watch Voyager, are you?
No, I don't. I want to put it off a little bit more. I already watched the second part of that one, but
do you like Neelix's feet? They're pretty cool, huh?
I haven't watched that crap. No, I don't want to.
Neelix's feet. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to now.
Yeah,
I really
your punishment.
I might skip that episode. I was just. I guess I made a crack about Voyager when I was on Tom's show, and he's got a lot. He gets a lot of people in this.
Yeah.
Like 500, 800 people, whatever it is, and somebody I don't know goes, "Oh, I guess he doesn't like Voyager." It's like some kind of because I was doing my plugging for Star Trek, and I made a crack about Voyager. It wasn't that bad, but
you're covering Voyager.
Yeah, it was reckless of me.
Well, we have a good time no matter how good or bad the episode is.
This guy definitely won't tune in now.
He won't
unless he's one of these guys that says, "Oh, let me go see what they're bad mouthing like."
Oh, he got mad. He loved Voyager.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess.
I mean, I really like the show too, but there's some. Hey, Gwagnar's here. There's some real
Hey,
stinkers
Gwag.
in Voyager. I mean, no doubt.
Brogu, hey there, fellow hometown from my own hometown. But yeah, I gotta be getting up, gotta get up early and go do some running.
Yep. Yeah, better let you
So
get
I
out
know
of here. Sorry,
you do
Gwagnar.
too.
We're headed out now. But yeah,
Yeah.
Gwagnar was here. Yep. Hope you've
Happy
seen Mad
Halloween.
Monster
Hope you had a
Party.
good Halloween, Gwag.
Yeah. Fun stuff.
Hmm.
But yeah, well, if he likes Voyager, you should stop by too. Yep.
Yes, I doubt it.
Yeah.
But we'll have to do this for Christmas. We'll have to do some
Yeah, we'll have to pick Rudolph, or I like the Burgermeister Burger.
we'll do the one we did last time, whatever. Yeah, but Burger Meister.
Yeah.
Burger. So, and the other one, you did like 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
All
There's
right,
a lot
dude.
of good ones. Yeah. Yep. All
Oh,
right.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
let's get on out of here. Everyone knows where to find Clobberin' Times.
You
And,
know where. So,
you know
everybody
where.
I hope you all had a great Halloween, everybody.
Yep. Have a great one, and thanks for watching, everyone. So good night, Stream Elements, Bach, Wagner, Brogu, your Muslim uncle. I think that's who's in Brian Hepburn. I think those are and Classic Comics. Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you, everyone, and head over
That's
to
great.
my it's not my super exciting 3D printing stream. I can't I can only be there in the chat because that computer is remote. But
right.
here's the Darth Pumpkin. You guys want to say hi over there? Drop in there and give me a like in there anyway would help. But or leave that tab running so I get the view hours. Selfless plug, but here's the link to that, to Darth Pumpkin. But yeah, good night, everyone, and really appreciate you hanging with us, and have a great week, and catch you on the Clubhouse on Thursday night.
Good night, everybody.
Fun storming the castle.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.